my channel, you know that I read a lot of graphic novels. And I have to admit that I was bound to come across something that was going to be popular in BookTube, or something that was trending. And that was Anya's Ghost by Vera Brosgol, who, like the title character, is an immigrant from Russia. This is a book I would recommend reading just because its diverse nature. It's from an immigrant's point of view. But I did not realize that this book was trending in BookTube until someone had commented on my last Let's Get Graphic, where I featured this book, and they had some insights into it that I'm not going to talk about right yet, but I'm going to talk about in a little bit and how I think of that. So I'm going to show you the inside and then the back of that. Well, anyways, Anya's Ghost, if you could not guess by the title, is about a girl named Anya. She's a Russian immigrant, and she's kind of a loner. She's, doesn't have too many friends. She has like one friend named Shoban, and her little brother Sasha and her mom. They never mention where her dad is, whether he's still in Russia or if he's dead. We don't know. But those are the main characters of the story. So anyways, to get into why it's called Anya's Ghost, she is walking through the forest one day and she accidentally falls into a well. And once she has fallen into the well, she discovers there's a skeleton at the bottom of the well. And the skeleton is attached to a ghost, which quickly becomes her friend. Yes, I know it sounds very weird, and I totally did not know that this was a young adult YA graphic novel until I had read some reviews about it and saw that it was all hyped up on BookTube. Quickly, Anya's ghost becomes her friend, and she helps her adjust to school life and helps her become a better student, a better girl, and tries to basically live her life vicariously through her because Anya's still alive and she is not. But quickly things turn sour. I'm not going to say exactly what happens because then I would be spoiling it for those who have not read it. The artwork I thought was just okay, and I guess this is Vera Brosgol's first attempt at doing a graphic novel. I really see the first-person account of probably what it was like for her to be a Russian immigrant as a child in the United States. So I kind of, I feel how she must have felt through her portrayal of this character. And plus, I just thought it made a good impression because by the end of the story, Anya had learned a really true life's lesson and who her true friends are and how she shouldn't try to be something that she is not in order to get people to like her. I thought that was the biggest, strongest point of the book. And I think it would be great for kids to read that so they can learn that little aspect of it. Now I'm going to get back to what I mentioned at the beginning of this video, how someone had made a comment about they had read the book and what they thought of it. I have to tell you guys, I only rated this 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. And I have to agree with the person that commented on my Let's Get Graphic about this book. It is a very mediocre book. I did happen to look and I saw how some big booktubers were rating it like 4 or 5 stars. If you have never read any other graphic novels, I'm telling you this flat out, just to be honest with you guys, I read a lot of graphic novels. I read a lot of trades. This is not a 4 or 5 star book. I hate to break it to you, it's just not. But I can see if someone has never really read a graphic novel, this is like their first exposure to graphic novels, then I could see, them thinking this was a great graphic novel. It was just okay. I thought the fact that everything was so gray and dull was one of the things that made me not like this book. It was just not, it just didn't do it for me. I mean, everything is like dull tones, you know, like dull and dreary, and I just, yeah. And the fact, you know, like, some of the things, the girl's like obsessed with her weight, and she falls in love with this douche. Well, she doesn't really fall in love with him, but you know, she's all into this douchey guy, and just a lot of that teen drama stuff was just. Maybe I'm just too old for their target audience, but yeah. So that is what I thought of Anya's Ghost by Vera Brosgol. I hope I said her last name correctly. But yeah, that's what it is. So thanks for watching, and until next time, later guys.